Hello, Internet. Hello, Internet. Let's talk about taxes that we pay to the IRS. Let's talk about taxes. You know they fill my soul with distress. What's up, Internet? Danny Bauer here with another live stream. Ew, ew, ew. Is this really what this guy considers content? Zontent, as Odablock says. How you guys doing? This morning we rehearsed Safety Squad. Well, I rehearsed with TJ and Vinny. So TJ is playing the Safety Squad gig tomorrow, which is great. And then Vinny's playing on the one we're playing at the Jazz and Ribs Fest in Columbus this Sunday. So that was really fun to get to play through the music with amazing, cool, fun musicians. And then I led my 90-day coaching course, which was really cool. And I want to share with you, what's up? 2 people here already. Hell yeah, welcome to the live stream. 3 people here already. Hell yeah, welcome to the live stream. Another person goes up, we can go up another step. Welcome to the live stream. But one thing we did today during the class is we made a list of things where I had this prompt. It's kind of a 2-part prompt of looking back at the last 6 months. 6 months ago, what is something or a list of things that 6 months ago seemed hard, frustrating, or unattainable, and is now not that, either easy, not frustrating, or attainable? And kind of another way to think about it, it's what's something that you're getting the same or better results for less effort than you did 6 months ago. And here's some things I wrote down. Things I am better at today than I was 6 months ago that are either 6 months ago seemed impossible or frustrating or I couldn't really do. And now it's like, oh, I do these actually really well. I'll just read my list as it is. I wrote, asking girls out, approaching strangers, inviting people to shows, singing and calling myself a singer, putting content on the internet, intentionally forming community, relaxing, giving myself space and time to simply be, stating my value, telling jokes, going to open mics, being a comedian, believing I will find love, sending emails. And I didn't write this, but I guess that I'm thinking of sending emails to a mailing list and business things like booking and organizing emails, saying no or yes and closing loops, live streaming. So one thing that I noticed from making that list was I wrote more things than I was anticipating writing. So that was really cool. I just by taking 3 minutes to write a list to think back to how I was 6 months ago and look at how I am today and intentionally create a list of ways in which I'm doing better. I was surprised at how long the list was. I was expecting like 2 or 3 things and I had like 10 things come out. And then the other part of what we were talking about in the group was actions and beliefs. And basically putting out the idea that like there's like this circle of action and belief, right? I'm carrying all my stuff in my hands. I'm about to turn my Wi-Fi off, actually. Well, let me see if I can do this. Turn in my... Now we're back on the stream. Ooh, it is nice out. So yeah, it's like action and belief are inexplicably tied together, and action begets belief, which begets action, which begets belief. And it's kind of like a circle. Like you have a belief which leads you to a certain action, which then influences your belief system, which leads you to other actions. And so looking at that list of things that I'm much better at now than I was 6 months ago, I can look at what beliefs had to change and what processes had to happen. So take inviting people to shows. It's a lot easier to invite people to shows. The belief that switched, that I changed was I used to not believe in how good my music was. It was like I didn't fully believe that the music I make is awesome and that the shows are entertaining and it's a gift to get people to come to shows. That's the switch for the positive of it is I now know it's a gift to invite people to shows. Coming to see me play is a gift. Coming to see me play is, it enriches your life. And so that belief, by adopting that belief, it made it possible to invite people to shows. And then through the process of inviting people to shows, I now like have a much better sense of who wants to come to my shows. And for this show coming up tomorrow, I've invited like 70 or so people, and I think most of them are going to come. Whereas for the first one in February, I invited a lot of people that I wasn't sure if they were going to come, and some people didn't come, and I'm just done inviting them to shows because I've invited them to 4 or 5. The camera is so uncomfortably close here. I'm spilling coffee all over me. Why am I drinking a coffee at 4:12 p.m.? I'm an adult. Yeah, and just like in January, I didn't believe I deserved a beautiful love. So I was chasing after a breadcrumbs kind of love. I was chasing after somebody who said she would never date me. And now I'm like actually learning to love myself and not worry about if I'm dating someone or not. And like opening up the possibility to being so secure in myself that the right person's going to show up. I don't have to be desperate for love. Love can come to me because I'm full of love. I've got it to share. And another thing we talked about was just like looking at like if you can project into the future, what kind of beliefs, what processes can you put into place, and what beliefs do you need to shift or have to put those processes into place? And one thing I came up with that I was really excited about is like just breaking this belief of musicians can't make money on original music, or more specifically, the belief is I can't make money on original music. So I want to flip that to I will make an abundant amount of money on original music, and I would like to be making $500 a month on original music in 3 months. And a process I saw to help me break that is by reaching out to the people who are already checking out what I'm doing and getting into their world, figuring out if I can serve them better. And a new belief emerged from this, which is the belief that a happy fan and customer will yield more happy fans and customers. And it's like, okay, let me set up a process of communicating with fans one-to-one and seeing how I can serve them on the deepest level. Because if somebody is like, oh, I love Danny's videos, if somebody goes from, oh, I love Danny's videos to, oh my gosh, I love Danny's videos, music, writing, art, and he reached out to me and he asked me about my opinion and wanted my feedback, I'm going to tell everyone about that. And I see that as the possibility of snowballing it to another level. Yeah, very cool. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Sorry, Mom, it's 8 minutes. I know you hate my long streams. This one felt focused, though. I'm on my way to do an interview, so wish me luck. Not a job interview, a media interview, because I'm going to be famous. Love you guys. Bye.